Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And today I want to have a real conversation with every single one of you. We need to talk about something that has been slowly killing the Call of Duty franchise from the inside out. And I feel like everybody watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, that's the Call of Duty store. We're not talking about skill-based matchmaking. We're not talking about the broken anti-cheat, the terrible servers, the cheating problem, none of that. We're talking about the store, the cash cow at the center of Activision's business model. It's no longer just a side feature like it used to be back in the day. No, it's the fucking main event, ladies and gentlemen, and it's completely destroying the soul of this franchise. Call of Duty used to be about innovation, you know, great maps, great gameplay, incredible campaigns. You guys know back in the day, MW2 2009, right? Black Ops 1, amazing campaigns, right? They put a lot of effort into all that stuff. But now, what is it about? What is Call of Duty? Call of Duty is about the bundles, about the blueprints, the $20 anime skins, and the crossover events that have nothing to do with Call of Duty. You got celebrities who have never probably played Call of Duty in their life in this game. Nicki Minaj's fat ass running around that pink suit. You got Seth Rogen laughing his ass off, annoying as hell. The Terminator who can't stop saying, "Fuck you, asshole." I mean, all of this stuff is what Call of Duty now is. And every season drops with more excitement around those bundles than the actual content. No one's talking about the new maps or the recycled maps because those don't exist. We don't have new maps anymore. It's just recycled bullshit. Nuketown, right? We had fucking Fire Range back again. What's going to be next? Raid. All the same stuff that's just not inspiring at all. But when you look at social media, they're hyping up all these fucking insane bundles. You guys remember when the fucking Squid Games event was going on? When all the problems were going and the terrible, you know, anti-cheat was being exposed within rank play, what did they promote? They didn't promote a working anti-cheat. They promoted a fucking event for Squid Games. Why would they do that, you think? Why? Because that's what Activision is prioritizing. Instead of putting money into map development, server improvements, building a real anti-cheat, taking away the SBMM, they're putting it into skins and finishing moves and gun blueprints, pay to win bullshit. They've turned Call of Duty into a live service storefront with a side of gameplay. I mean, back in the day, creativity in Call of Duty came from the community itself, right? You customize your emblems. Unfortunately, we can't have that now in 2025. People kind of abuse that. You guys know what I mean. But you would have clan tags. You have actual clans. You'd have clan wars and MW3, right? OG MW3. A lot of stuff that standed out through skill and style. Right? What they had back in the day in stores was this right here, right? They had $2 camos, which I think everybody now would not be worried about. If it was just a $2 camo, even though back in the day they were even better camos than they are now, nobody would give a fuck, right? That was cool back then during Black Ops 2, as you guys are seeing. That was awesome. But now what is it? You pay for personnel. You pay for cool finishing moves that have nothing to do with Call of Duty. You're paying for pay to win bullshit. $20, $30, probably going to be $40 this upcoming season. There's zero gameplay value from this. All AI made bullshit. And they're priced half of the fucking game itself. What are we talking about here? It's all built-in advantages, better iron sights, less visual recoil for the stuff that actually matters, and they know that this is going to be amazing. They're going to continue to keep on doing this because it's pay to win. They're going to keep on making money. The Terminator skin, when that was first out, that was pay to win. Then they took it away. Now everybody that has it is abusing it. Now everybody else that didn't have it is getting fucked because they're like, Activision saying, hey, you didn't spend money on this, so fuck you. We're going to ruin your gameplay. That's what Activision is. It's not fair. It's not right. And it's not the Call of Duty we grew up with. You know, there's been this psychological side, you know, fear of missing out marketing. You know, it's called FOMO marketing. I've been hearing this on Twitter. Every bundle is now limited time only. You know, the event operators, the event game passes. It's all about a certain amount of time you can get it, but you have to pay for these new events. It used to be free events, but like we saw in the Squid Games, to get that one all black operator, you had to pay for that, right? I think the Terminator one, you had to pay for that too. Basically making you have to buy it if you want to at least kind of enjoy the game. None of it actually matters about, you know, your skill. None of it matters about how long you've been playing this game, how long you've been a Call of Duty customer or just a Call of Duty player in general. They know what they're doing, and this is no accident. It's a business model, and if you're looking at it a business perspective, it's actually a great business model. It's very, very smart. How much money can they pull from the player base each season? How are they going to make the money back from all the time they put in the game, which in my opinion is not that much time. It seems like most of the time is the AI machine making everything, but that's just me. I have no proof on that. Who knows? But I think we all know it's been exposed many times. But this is their business model, and it's a very smart one, to make as much money as possible. But unfortunately, it makes them lose their identity. That's what Call of Duty has. They lost their identity. You know, Modern Warfare had their realism aspects, right? Modern Warfare was all about having the most realistic gameplay as possible with some fun arcade type moments. But now, that's gone. We saw that last year in MW3. It's all completely gone. You have people with fucking big ass, like fake stuffed animal heads running around, right? You know, dragons running around. That's all gone. Black Ops, you know, that's fucking gone. Everything. Celebrities, like I said, Nicki Minaj, Seth Rogen, it's just a pain in the ass to see this is what happened. And let's be real, Activision is making millions from this. Millions. So they don't care. They don't care if people like me or people like Blame Truth or Fooly or all these other content creators talk shit about it, call it out, expose it. They don't care because they still have, for some reason, that player base who are probably very young individuals or very weird older individuals that will continue to spend money. And like I said, the problem is they're getting a profit from it. But unfortunately, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a short-term profit. And it's going to have a long-term damage situation happening. And we're seeing that right now. Because after you start milking players, you know, start doing this over and over and over again, maybe it would fly the first year, maybe 2. But now that you're in year 5, year fucking 5, ladies and gentlemen, of starting to really go all in on the store, it starts to really make people burned out. It starts to really see a lot of people get pissed off. And we haven't seen this many content creators be as frustrated in Call of Duty as we have until this year. I mean, you got Nadeshot, you got Scumpy, you got Swag, you got all of these content creators at least making a negative video on Call of Duty within every few weeks. I mean, it should be every single day until they start fixing shit. But I mean, just to see these guys make videos like that, it's crazy. We saw it when Warzone 2 dropped. You know, the player count fell off a fucking cliff. People were tired of being treated like wallets instead of players. And then now we're in Black Ops 6, and it just continues. We're seeing the terrible servers not get fixed. We're seeing the terrible anti-cheat get completely exposed. And they're continuing to say they banned this many accounts. It doesn't matter how many accounts you ban. That's how many new accounts have just been made. It's unbelievable. And every single time you open up the game, you got the store just pushed right in your face. They don't care about the gameplay anymore. And that's why multiplayer, Warzone, everything about Call of Duty, what made Call of Duty great, is dying. So yeah, that's the Call of Duty store. It's not just annoying, it's just greedy as fuck. It's a symptom of a franchise that lost its way. It's a symptom of a franchise that only cares about how much money they can make. They don't care about how good you feel playing this game. They don't care about if you enjoy yourself. They care about, is little Timmy gonna take his mom and dad's credit card, buy those COD points, and buy those skins in a first fucking person shooter. So if you're with me, if you agree with me, make sure you hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe if you have not already, because it's an absolute joke and it needs to be talked about. It needs to be exposed. I mean, you guys are looking at the freaking store right now as we speak. This is the store on June 16th. I don't know when I'm posting this video. I'm making all of these videos prior. All right, we can have some crazy ass skins get put into the game when I'm on my honeymoon. I won't even be able to see it until I get back. You're looking at the Call of Duty store right now. And look at it. Is this the Call of Duty you ever thought you would ever see? It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to all the OG players. It's actually a slap in the face if you want to know the truth. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. This shit's fucking pathetic. I'm out this bitch. Peace out.